All right, so today we're going to look at how a chatbot should ideally react if it gets asked a question that it isn't equipped to handle, that it can't answer correctly, or where someone wants it to take an action that it just doesn't have access to do. So first off, let's test this out. If we go on to this demo website chatbot, I built this quickly in, let's say, 20-30 minutes probably. You have this little store assistant here, and it doesn't have an insane amount of tools set up yet. So if we ask it something like, I ordered a t-shirt that was ripped on arrival, can I get a refund? Now, this bot isn't at all equipped to handle this, but let's see what happens when we ask it to do this. Instead of just saying, sorry, I can't help with that, and moving on to the next one, it gives us a little apology, and then it asks us if we want the issue resolved by the support team, which it will be able to get us here. So it asks us, need your further order number or the email used for your purchase. And if we don't have those, we should provide anything else we can remember. So I'm going to say, I don't have my order number, but my email is, and then let's just put in, I'll just put in my email, is tristan@zedical.com. And so here it already says, if you're unable to provide this, I can create a support ticket for you so our team can assist further. So let's see now how it reacts to this first. Without having the order details or order number, it should be a bit tricky. And you'll see now it's going to run into a little bit of an issue because it isn't going to find my order. It isn't going to find my email. Exactly. It says I wasn't able to find any orders associated with my email, which makes complete sense if you look at our actual site here where we have our tables, where we have all our orders and everything saved for it. And obviously here we have our products, but then we also have our orders, and this is empty because I never actually ordered anything. So it doesn't just want to call us a liar and say, no, you never ordered anything, you're never getting any money from us. It says, otherwise, I can create a support ticket with the information you've provided so our support team can assist you directly. And so it asks if we want to open a support ticket. So let's do yes, please. Obviously, that's not how you spell yes, but we're typing quickly, so it shouldn't matter. And within a few seconds, you'll see that it then generates a support ticket for us automatically. It might ask us a question or two on what it needs, or actually it goes directly through. It's been created. Our team will respond, and as you can see now, here if we look inside support tickets, now we never got an email for this because it's not set up to go through, but you'll see ticket number here, order email or customer email, here's the one I just told it, and then it gives a little subject, refund request for damaged shirt on arrival, and customer ordered a shirt, and explains the thing here, the issue. Then you have the priority, medium, because realistically, without any order number or email being found, it's not that important. Status is still open, created, etc. And so in an ideal world, we as a support team would then be getting this email into our inbox and see, oh, okay, here's this issue. Let me see if I can text with them and resolve the issue. So you can see that this works pretty well. And you can see also why this works. If we go into platform.openai.com, we can see our store assistant here, our demo website assistant, and you can see the system instructions first of all. So here, number 5, if you can't help, always offer to create a support ticket. And you also have specific rules, of course, and if I can find it, we have knowledge on how to use different tools. So use lookup order to check the order status, which I tried to do just earlier. It can search a knowledge base for answering policy questions, which we don't need to do here, but this would in theory also work, and a little extra stuff. So if we look down here at the actual tools we give it, we don't actually give it files to search through. We do this, for example, in our own assistant that we use for our own website because we just don't have that large of a document. It's relatively easy to do. But for our Swap It store system, for example, for our search knowledge base tool, we have it linked up to an external RAG knowledge base, retrieval augmented generation knowledge base, that goes through a vector store, and it's just slightly more efficient at gathering information from a large data point. So again, this is how a chatbot should ideally handle issues that it can't answer directly. It should go on, give it off to a human instead of trying frantically to solve an issue that is just not made to solve. Now, the good thing here is this is not too hard to put in. All you have to do is a couple API calls and connect it with something like Supabase or Qdrant or any other database system that you want to choose for yourself. And you can have this set up within 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour or two if you're less experienced. Now, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was insightful and helped you understand how a chatbot could work for you and how you could also deal, if you already have a chatbot, with questions that you just don't want to equip it to handle, where you actually want your own support team. So with that being said, again, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any interest in seeing how this could look like for you, feel free to hit us up at our email, it's in the description, or directly on LinkedIn. And I'll see you in the next one.